What organization is this?
This organization is called Child Evangelism Fellowship.
Okay, and may I ask you what this organization does?
Sure. Main thing we do is we do the Good News Clubs, which we do throughout public schools in America. And that's what our concentration is. We have other ministries such as in the jails, as well as party clubs and different clubs, but the main concentration is our Good News Clubs, which we concentrate on since we won a U.S. Supreme Court case in 2001 that allows us to have access to the public school. And to do what we do is to preach the gospel to the kids, ages K through 5.
Is there any other programs that you guys also are part of in ministering to the city?
I know Ian mentioned there are after-school Good News Clubs that we do, but we also are involved in different outreaches throughout Monterey County. And some of the outreaches that we've been involved with are the Monterey County Fair, and children will come and make the wordless bracelet with us. We'll share the colors of the meaning of the gospel. We also are involved at Spirit West Coast. This last year we put together a booth where the children came in, and it was kind of a Mission Possible theme. We will also are going to the women's shelter over in Salinas, and we do party clubs with the kids over there. And we also try to lead them with a challenge to accept the Lord as their personal Lord and Savior. It's all love tonight. When we step across the line, we can sail across the sea.
Why do you do this?
Well, I used to sell software for a living, and I realized that the public school is where most of the kids are. In fact, if not all kids that if I want to be reached. And having access to the schools now, open access, I said I want to be a part of that. As long as the laws allow us to do that, I said I want to be a part. I know I can reach them at the public school, and that's the reason why I think there's over 5,000 Good News Clubs right now in America, reaching over almost 9 million children throughout America. We have about 6 or 7 clubs right now, and most of them are in the Monterey County Peninsula. But we're expanding now to Salinas Valley, as well as we've just had victory at the local school board in Greenfield, where we'll be doing 2 Good News Clubs out of the 3 public elementary schools there. And we're really excited about that. And we have actually a church called El Shaddai. I myself will be doing a Good News Club at the Greenfield Elementary School, and I'm looking forward to that.
And you said you're looking to expand in Salinas?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. We've got many churches that are interested in the Good News Club program, believing it's one of the most effective ways to reach the youth, elementary school-aged kids. Our job right now is to deal with the superintendents, and it's a pretty easy follow-through, but we need to do that process in order to complete our access to the schools. Could last forever. We are one choice from together. Tonight could last forever.
Why are you doing this?
I love children, and I love the Lord, and I know the Lord had a special impact on me as a child, but it wasn't until I was a teen that I accepted the Lord as my personal Savior.
How has the Good News Club changed the lives of children?
We've noticed kids, one of the lessons we teach is on the 10 Commandments. We'll have the kids memorize, do not steal, do not cheat. We go through the whole 10 Commandments. And I believe the behavior of the kids have changed. There's a more respect for authority, which I think is important since we have to deal with so many children sometimes. And that's one of the greatest things. I think that's commandment number 5, honor your father and mother, but also with that honor authority. Interesting about the Good News Clubs that we do is that it reaches the unchurched. Probably maybe 50% of the children that come to the clubs that you saw today do not have a church affiliation. And so one of the things that we do first and foremost in our groups is we'll do altar calls for them to come to know the Lord. So those that have not made a decision can make that decision to make Jesus their Savior and Lord. And then we follow up with them, of course, with giving Bibles and following up with them. making sure that they can be part of a local church. And so we're in the midst of doing that right now with one Good News Club, actually turning over our club to a local church. That way the church is integrated so much so that they can see the lives of the families in that club, the parents that come to pick them up, integrated into that local church. In the city of David, Savior, which is Christ the Lord.
What would you like to tell the pastors if they are watching this?
There's such an opportunity. We find that 80% of the children will never enter our church doors. Only about 20% enter our church doors, and there are 80% out there that will never hear the gospel unless somebody goes to them. If you can reach a child early in life, then that life with the Christ can go on for the rest of their life.
Back of the book.
And his blue skies are gone.
We don't have any room for you.
Can you hear him cry?
And how can pastors come and say they would like to be part of this?
Give us a call. We have a teacher trainings that we do. We have a teacher training coming up January 9th, and it'll be in Salinas at the First Baptist Church. And that's the first place. If anybody's interested in coming to, we want to make sure people are trained.
And who would be the contact person?
Myself, I'm a missionary with CEF, so they can call the office, or there's several numbers that we can give you that can be contact numbers. When we set up a club, we want to make sure that we're there with you, helping you every step of the way. Because we make, when we go into a school, we make contacts with the superintendents. We also make sure we have facility reports filled out. We have to get signatures on those. We do flyers, registration forms for the kids. We help set up everything, but we just need a team of people because we can't be in all of those schools. But if we raise up teams that can be, then there's more of an army that can help share the gospel in all of our local schools.
We do background checks on all our volunteers just because of the nature of being in the public schools. It's a requirement. Once they're clear, they're able to be a volunteer and they're able to participate in the groups. As much as they're gifting and much as they want to be part of the group, they can excel into the teaching ministry and become a teacher. Sometimes we have parents or volunteers serve at the food level because a lot of kids that come after school are hungry, so we put them in the food ministry. So there's a lot of different roles that people can play as volunteers in the Good News Clubs. We ask that they're over 18 years of age, although we do have high schoolers that will come and help. We know that there is a lack of father figures in Monterey County right now, so we do look to men to be leaders. That way, meeting an immediate need in some of the lives of the children here in Monterey County.
I'll be there. I'll be there in a hurry when you fall. I'm your friend and I'll catch you when you fall. Yeah, yeah. Here's my shoulder, you can lean on me.
And what is it that you learned here in the Good News Club?
Well, we usually have at least a little time together before we start our learning. We learn missionary stories and stuff about the Bible, like we do every day at home.
So you learn stories about the Bible? Okay, so do you like that?
Yes.
Would you invite your friends to come? Thank you. Do you think they will learn? Or what they learn?
Like about Jesus and Mary.
That's good, yeah. What have you learned?
We learned about Noah's Ark that's still on the face of the earth. Coming here, it helped me a lot because me and my sister would fight. Me and my little sister would fight a lot.
So it's helped you not fight a lot more. That's good. Would you recommend your friends to come?
Definitely.